Book of Heaven, Volume 12, December 25th, 1920. The sacramental lot of Jesus is even harder than his lot as an infant. As I was in my usual state, I found myself outside of myself, together with Jesus. I was walking a long way, and on this journey, now I walked with Jesus. Now I found myself with the Queen Mama. If Jesus disappeared, I found myself with Mama, and if Mama disappeared, I found myself with Jesus. During this journey, they told me many things. Jesus and Mama were very affable, with an enchanting sweetness. I forgot about everything, my bitternesses, and even their very privation. I thought I would never lose them again. Oh, how easy it is to forget evil in the face of good. Now, at the end of the journey, the celestial Mama took me in her arms. I was very, very little, and she said to me, "My daughter, I want to strengthen you in everything." And it seemed that with her holy hand she was marking my forehead, as if she were writing and placing a seal on it. Then, as if she were writing in my eyes, in my mouth, in my heart, in my hands and feet. And then she placed a seal upon them. I wanted to see what she was writing in me, but I could not read that script. Only on my mouth I saw two letters that said, "Annihilation of every taste." And immediately I said, "Thank you, O Mama, you are removing from me every taste which is not Jesus." I wanted to understand more, but Mama told me, "It is not necessary for you to know. Trust in me, I have done to you that which was needed." She blessed me and disappeared, and I found myself inside myself. Then afterwards, my sweet Jesus came back. He was a tender little baby. He was wailing, crying, and shivering with cold. He threw himself into my arms to be warmed. I squeezed him very, very tightly to myself. And according to my usual way, I fused myself in his will in order to find the thoughts of all together with mine and surround shivering Jesus with the adorations of all created intelligences, the gazes of all, to make them look at Jesus and distract him from crying. The mouths, the words, the voices of all creatures, that all might kiss him so as not to make him wail, and might warm him with their breath. While I was doing this, the infant Jesus was no longer wailing. He stopped crying, and as though warmed, he told me,
"My daughter, did you see what made me shiver, cry, and wail? The abandonment of creatures. You placed them all around me. I felt myself looked upon, kissed by all, and I calmed myself from crying. However, know that my sacramental lot is even harder than my lot as an infant. The grotto, though cold, was spacious. It had air to breathe. The host, too, is cold, but is so small that I almost lack air. In the grotto I had a manger with a little hay for bed. In my sacramental life, I lack even the hay, and I have nothing but hard and ice-cold metals for bed. In the grotto I had my dear Mama, who very often took me with her most pure hands and covered me with ardent kisses in order to warm me. She calmed my crying, she nourished me with her most sweet milk. All the opposite in my sacramental life. I do not have a Mama. If they take me, I feel the touch of unworthy hands, hands that smell like earth and muck. Oh, how I feel their stench, more than the manure that I smelled in the grotto. Instead of covering me with kisses, they touch me with irreverent acts, and instead of milk, they give me the gall of sacrileges, of indifference, of coldness. In the grotto, St. Joseph never left me without the light of a little lantern at night. Here in the sacrament, how many times I remain in the dark also at night. Oh, how much more painful is my sacramental lot. How many hidden tears, not seen by anyone, how many wails not listened to. If my lot as an infant moved you to pity, much more should my sacramental lot move you to pity.
Thank you for being a part of our community here at Divine Will app. If you enjoy listening to Jesus' lessons on how to live in the divine will, please give this video a thumbs up. Your likes help us reach more souls yearning to live in the kingdom of the divine will. We'd love to hear your thoughts and reflections, so drop a comment below. Your insights not only enrich our community, but also inspire others on their spiritual journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. By joining us, you're helping to spread the news of the kingdom of the divine will, so that together we can bring His kingdom to reign on earth as it is in heaven. In the divine will, always.